Greetings, fellow educators and eager learners. Today we embark on a journey into the heart of language acquisition, exploring the captivating realm of Strand II, comprehending written and visual text. Just as a master key unlocks hidden chambers, Strand II empowers students to unlock the treasures of knowledge hidden within texts and visuals. Imagine a world where students can confidently navigate the complexities of language, deciphering meaning from the printed page and beyond. From the evocative power of novels to the persuasive techniques employed in advertisements, Strand II encourages students to become active and engaged consumers of information. Through a blend of practical examples and insightful analysis, we will delve into the nuances of analyzing literary devices, interpreting visual messages, and fostering critical thinking in students. Together, let us empower the next generation to become discerning readers, insightful thinkers, and effective communicators. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Let Strand II be our guide as we unlock a world of possibilities through the power of comprehension. At the heart of Strand II lies the ability to unlock the meaning embedded within written texts. This process extends far beyond simply recognizing words on a page. It involves delving into the author's craft, understanding the nuances of language, and constructing meaning from the text as a whole. Imagine presenting students with an excerpt from Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, a story rich in themes of justice, prejudice, and compassion. As students encounter the vivid descriptions of Macomb, Alabama, and the complex characters who inhabit it, they begin to piece together the social and historical context of the novel. By analyzing the text at both the surface and deeper levels, students develop a more comprehensive understanding of the author's message. Encourage students to engage in active reading strategies, such as annotating the text, summarizing key ideas, and asking clarifying questions. By equipping students with these essential skills, we empower them to become active and engaged readers who can confidently navigate the complexities of written language. Through carefully selected texts and engaging classroom discussions, we can guide students to appreciate the power of language to inform, inspire, and transform. Just as a magician uses sleight of hand to create illusions, writers employ literary devices to enhance their storytelling and convey deeper meaning. Strand II encourages students to become literary detectives, uncovering the secrets behind the writer's craft and appreciating the artistry of language. By analyzing metaphors, similes, personification, and other literary devices, students gain a deeper appreciation for the power of language to create vivid imagery, evoke emotions, and convey complex ideas. By unveiling the secrets of the writer's craft, we empower students to become more critical readers and more creative writers themselves. Imagine handing a student a detective novel and asking them to solve the mystery before reaching the final page. This is the challenge and thrill of inference, a key skill developed through Strand II. Inferring meaning and emotion requires students to go beyond the literal words on the page, drawing upon their prior knowledge, personal experiences, and textual clues to construct a deeper understanding of the text. Consider a passage from John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men where George, filled with sorrow, makes the difficult decision to end Lenny's life. The text doesn't explicitly state George's emotions, but through his actions, dialogue, and the overall tone of the passage, students can infer the immense grief and love that fuel his heartbreaking choice. Encourage students to approach text with an inquisitive mind, asking questions like, "What is the author implying?" or "What can I infer about the character's feelings based on their actions?" Guide them to use textual evidence to support their inferences. By mastering the art of inference, students develop their critical thinking skills, enhance their emotional intelligence, and become more perceptive readers who can navigate the complexities of human communication. Section 5. Visual Literacy. Decoding the language of images. In today's multimedia-driven world, the ability to decode visual messages is just as crucial as understanding written text. Strand II recognizes the importance of visual literacy, empowering students to interpret and analyze the images that surround them. Just as words convey meaning, images possess a language of their own, utilizing color, composition, and symbolism to communicate ideas and evoke emotions. Imagine presenting students with a photograph of a crowded city street bustling with activity. Encourage them to analyze the elements of the image, the towering buildings, the diverse crowd, the vibrant colors, the sense of movement. By understanding the techniques used to create visual messages, students can become more critical consumers of media, recognizing bias, perspective, and the persuasive power of images. By developing their visual literacy skills, students become more informed citizens, capable of interpreting and critically evaluating the visual messages that bombard them daily. Section 6. Advertising Analysis: Unmasking Persuasive Techniques. Advertising serves as a prime example of how visual and written language intertwine to create persuasive messages. Strand II encourages students to become savvy consumers of advertising, recognizing the techniques used to influence their thoughts and behaviors. From catchy slogans to celebrity endorsements, advertisers employ a variety of strategies to capture attention and promote their products. Imagine presenting students with a print advertisement for a new brand of athletic shoes. Encourage them to analyze the ad's use of color, imagery, and text. Guide students to recognize common advertising techniques, such as bandwagon appeals, emotional appeals, and testimonials. By developing a critical eye for advertising, students become more discerning consumers, less susceptible to manipulation, and more aware of the persuasive power of media. Practical applications and examples. Now that we have explored the importance and impact of comprehension skills in language acquisition, let's delve into some practical applications. Here are 20 examples of questions that align with Strand II in the MYP Language Acquisition framework, designed to stimulate critical thinking and deepen understanding. Number 1. How does the author use language to convey their message? Number 2. What are the key themes presented in the text and how are they developed? Number 3. How do visual elements enhance the meaning of the text? Number 4. What cultural perspectives are reflected in the text, and how do they influence your understanding? Number 5. In what ways does the structure of the text contribute to its meaning? Number 6. How does the choice of words affect the tone and mood of the text? Number 7. What is the significance of the setting in the development of the story or argument? Number 8. How do the characters' actions and dialogues reveal their personalities and motivations? Number 9. What is the main argument or message of the text, and how is it supported by evidence? Number 10. How do different perspectives presented in the text contribute to a more nuanced understanding of the topic? 11. In what ways do the illustrations complement or contrast with the written content? 12. How does the use of figurative language, such as metaphors and similes, enhance the reader's experience? 13. What are the underlying assumptions in the text, and how do they shape the message? 14. How does the author build tension or suspense throughout the narrative? 15. What role does symbolism play in conveying deeper meanings within the text? 16. How does the historical or social context influence the themes and messages of the text? 17. What techniques does the author use to persuade or inform the reader? 18. How do the visual and textual elements work together to create a cohesive message? 19. In what ways does the text challenge or reinforce societal norms and values? 20. How can the themes and messages of the text be applied to real-world situations? By incorporating these questions into classroom discussions and activities, educators can foster a deeper level of engagement and critical thinking among students. Let these questions guide us as we continue to empower students through the power of comprehension. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Strand II of MYP Language Acquisition. Together, let's inspire a generation of thoughtful, informed, and articulate individuals who are ready to make their mark on the world.